Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy King Brown, curbside mechanic. I'm out here chilling with Smokey once again. Just debating on whether or not I want to plug up my tire. See, I got a spare on. I went to North Carolina the other week, came out of the hotel, had a flat. Going through looking at the car itself, I had a few nails in it. It's one nail right there, one nail right there, and I think it's just a two. No, it's actually three. So it's one, two, three nails. We'll go ahead and try to snatch those out, see if I can plug it up. Hopefully that'll fix my problem. Then I'll be riding nicely again. But also, what I like to do, I want to take a look at my AC compressor and see if it's going to work for me. I have a new one. I really just want to swap it out because it's summertime. I'm going to go ahead and start the car up real quick. And I want y'all to watch the AC compressor. Give me one moment. This is the clutch right here. When I keep the AC on, it should spin. Well, this is the AC compressor. This is the clutch for the AC compressor. The belts will go on. Turn the AC on. This whole hub should spin. So that little triangle, you should notice it move. So the AC is on high, and as you can tell, the compressor is not spinning. Not sure why the clutch won't kick in, but I'm going to change it. You may have also noticed when I started the car up, I heard my starter screeching. Next time I go to pull apart, I might have to get a new starter for this thing. Anytime you're working on any electronical stuff on a vehicle, I do recommend taking off the battery. It's a 10 millimeter bolt. I had loosened it up previously. So that's off. Now I can go ahead and start working on this. So to get to the AC compressor, I have to first take the alternator off. The alternator is a series of 13 millimeter bolts. So the alternator has to come off, the tensioner has to come off, and then I can get down to the AC compressor. I have the alternator out. Like I said, it was a series of 13 millimeter bolts. This right here, 113, 113 to get that off. This right here was a 12 millimeter. I think this little thing was an 8. It wasn't on there very tight, so I loosened it up with my hands. And just be careful when taking this plug out right here. So, alternator is out. This is the plug I was talking about. It's kind of simple. Just slide this piece back and pull it off. This is one goes into the alternator. This is for the AC compressor. Took that off. And I believe it's just 2 bolts that hold it in there. And they're both 16 millimeter. So I'm going to take that off. I was able to get the compressor off. On the compressor, it was just two 16mm bolts. One up top, one on the bottom. The one on the bottom was a little bit difficult for me to get to. I actually had to jack the car up so that I can pry the bolt out. Other than that, there were the compression tubes or the AC tubes on the back. With those, I had to use a 5mm hex head. Just got that off. I'm about to go ahead and put the new one in. Looks a lot better, but before I do, I'm going to try to tap these two spacers in a little bit to give me a little bit of room. It's not much on there, but I don't want to tap on the compressor itself with anything. PAP, pull apart. So I got everything back in the car. See, the compressor is in, the tensioner is back on, the alternator is back in. Excuse me. Now, remember, anytime you have to take your serpentine belt off, make sure you align it properly. Because if you're off one rib or so, it can cause problems. It'll put more tension on the pulleys than necessary. So, all that's back in. I'm going to get in the car, start it up, hit the button, and we should have the AC compressor working. Alright, before I go in the car and start it up, and I was actually trying to take off the AC compressor and everything, I was shifting a lot of things down below the car. And what I noticed, that my engine was shaking. Let's see if I can show you. That right there is a dog bone mount. Come on, give me some play, baby. If you can see what I'm looking at. Let's see if I can get it stationary. See the little play? Maybe if I just lay it down right here. Yes. I hope you were able to see that. Put this bushing right here, shot. No worries. I have a new dog bone mount that I'm going to put in. So, let's go ahead and start it up. See if we have a compressor. Got AC. I know it's not going to be as cold as it should be, because I did just change out the AC compressor, and I didn't do a keyback on the lines. So I could probably put some more R134 in there, or just take it to one of my partners later on this week. I know my homeboy told me to charge me $50. Do the evac for me, and also put some more Freon, the R134 refrigerant in the car for me. So that's done. It's hot like fire outside. I'm not gonna sit in the car just chilling just yet. What I am gonna do is go in the